So for this example, we're going to show what it would look like to add Bootstrap to GitHub and then being able to edit and preview those changes as you go along. So inside of your own GitHub account, I'm going to just open up my profile. You'll see that with the plus in the top right, you're able to open up a new repository, basically a new project is all that means. And then I would start a project for new awesome site. And so I'm going to go ahead and hit create repository. Don't worry about the other options currently. And then what if I was going to only edit in GitHub and preview and not have to worry about editing in a code editor just yet, just as I get my feet wet with coding? That is totally possible with GitHub. They've made that really easy. So the first thing I'm going to do is add a README. And this is just a file that you can kind of keep yourself up to date, give the project in its entirety some context of what it's for, how to set it up, maybe what to look for, maybe what to-dos you might have enlisted. Another way of adding to-dos for yourself is that Issues tab at the top. The next thing is as we add that README, we're going to go ahead and hit Commit New, and we're going to add in a home page. You'll do that with Create New File. The home page of an index or an HTML site is always index, so index.html. And then go all the way down. I'm just going to commit new file, so it's creating that new file. And then you can see I've got two files now. So for here, let's go ahead and go into index.html. On the right, I can edit the file. I'm going to add in test, no real markup, and then just testing live showing. Not a great commit message, but at least it's there and gives you an example of how to make a commit. So settings in the top right, if I scroll down to GitHub Pages, I can go to master branch and then hit save. Don't worry about the branch right now, but at least saving that does direct GitHub to show where that file can be viewed. In the future, you can always add your custom domain to mask over this project, and then you'll be able to have that as a real website with a real domain. So you could have it as chancesmith.com and it not have to show this entire URL here. So let's view. I'm going to hold Command and click. It's going to open up a new tab. And let's just kind of take these two tabs and separate this all together. So I've got my new tab. I'm showing my project. We see test on the top left. Only thing that's left to do is to add in Bootstrap. So if I go to the beginning of the project, into index.html, we're going to dump the test we have right here. I'm going to jump back over to that gist file that I have. So I'm going to copy that, switch back over there, and then we will hit enter. And so grabbing this code snippet, this is a great starting point to start using Bootstrap. We're going to see if it works right out of the box and then what we need to change if it doesn't work. So adding Bootstrap sample, hit commit. Again, this commit message is just giving me context of the change I made because I'm starting to see a list of commits of everything I've changed, and the more details, the more verbose I can be about the change I made, I can determine what change was made without having to do a whole lot of digging into the specific thing that I did. And also collaborating with other people, those commit messages are super valuable. So inside of index.html, we have all this code now, pulling in Bootstrap and Font Awesome as a way to have cool icons added to your project. Now we can use this link and refresh. Looks like Bootstrap's working, so let's add in a little more just to get started. And I'll even show you how to pull in a carousel with some fake images. And so I'm going to create a paragraph here and test. So I don't have all the cool functionality of being able to auto-complete my code with GitHub, but I can edit code and view it as I go. So if I hit save, I'm going to go ahead and go to Git Bootstrap. I'm going to pull in a JavaScript carousel is what I'm looking for. And this shows me what this looks like. So you're able to put in images, you're able to scroll through them, it's really nice, and the only thing I have to do is grab this down here. And you can see that it even gives us some nice comments. So this is the indicator, which is what we're seeing right here, what image we're on. The wrapper slides is going to show the individual images that we're going to start pulling in. And then this guy right here are the controls that we see on the edge. So very, very helpful documentation. One thing it's not giving us is images, and so we'll have to do that ourselves. Not a big deal. Let's jump back to our GitHub project. Let's edit, and let's dump this right underneath our test paragraph we added here. Let's see, I need to push everything over. My white space is a little messy. Just trying to catch up. That's cool. I think that's lined up. We'll have to trust it because I can't see lines this way too well. Try one more time. All right, so from here we need to add in our images. So we can see we have an image tag and another image tag. And a quick way to add in images just for testing is place hold it. So place.hold it, and I can just pull in some quick images this way. So I'm going to grab this. I'm able to specify what size I want just by putting it in the code, so it's really helpful. I don't have to go dig through this website every time. And inside of GitHub here, and close the rest of these tabs, I do believe. I'm going to replace this with a placeholder image. You can always go back and put in real images later. And then the last thing to do is add a commit. And so the way I do commits is I do it in present tense. So I'm going to say what the commit does, not what it did. Not what I did, but what I'm adding currently. So adds, do image, adds image carousel, and adds some placeholder images. Spelling. Placeholder. This is what I get for people watching me code. All right, so placeholder images, again, enough context to know what change I made. And then that is saved. If I hit refresh, now we have test, and then we need to, sometimes Bootstrap is going to delay this and wait for this to update. So the best thing we can do right now is just look at this locally and see what it's going to look like after Bootstrap is ready. So I'm going to have to open up Sublime Text. I'm going to slide this over. I'm just going to put it inside of this index.html. Size this down because it's massive. I need to add in my HTTP because I'm local. Something you didn't have to do in GitHub. So just making note of that. I think I'm ready. And the last thing I want to do is open this up in Chrome. Did you do it? Because I can't tell. So let's switch back to Chrome. Yeah. So we're seeing that the image isn't big enough to make the space fill up. So what I can do is go back to here. I could change the size of the image, probably something like 1600 by maybe 700, maybe really narrow height-wise. So let's try that. Save, refresh. There. Now it fills the space. It looks like the only thing I need to fix are my captions here in the bottom left. There's just some dots, but I can navigate the carousel back and forth. So that's how you'd install Bootstrap and then also add in the components. If you wanted to add in a video, switch back to this. So this is just a concert video, but if I hit share and embed, I'm able to grab in this iframe. I'm going to copy, switch back to here, and I'm just going to dump that right below our carousel video. So this is going to be a video, make a comment, and then dump the iframe right there. Again, I typically add this as 100%, and then I play around a little bit with what the height needs to be, maybe like 250. It depends on how wide that content block is, but we'll stick with that. So if I switch back to my local view, because you can see I'm not looking at GitHub right now, I may run into an error. Let's switch back. I may run into an error because, oh, no, wait. So there's the video. You have to use that embed code with share. And then I can also go back inside of edit, and I can at least dump these changes, adds videos, or add video, and then also I need to go back and rip these out because we don't need these so much on GitHub. So save. All right, so now we can see if the carousel finally came in, and then again, there's this caching moment to where GitHub is not going to show you an immediate change. It takes about 5 minutes or so before that next change to come in. Hope this helps. Good luck, guys.